All right. So a 32-32 Hydra. I think that's going to do it. Hey, that feels good. That's probably the biggest I've seen the Hydra in this deck, but hey. Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode of Mana Man, and today's juicer is going to be Golgari Hydras. So I have made a deck a few weeks ago regarding like Golgari Hydras and counters, but this one I think is better. Okay, I've definitely mastered it and fine-tuned it. So first thing, you'll notice a lot of differences. I guess we'll just kind of establish what we got. Hollow Merc Siege, as this enchantment enters, you can choose Sultai, which means whenever a counter is put on a creature, you draw a card. And then Abzan is like you're like giving them that ability to put up counter on a creature, and you also get Menace, which is nice. Most of the time, I am going to go for Sultai, just for the card draw. And we have 7 trillion ways that we can give counters on everything. Outside of the bat, which I do kind of like as a 2 of, I do sideboard it out every single time. I do play best of 3, but the bat is very, very good on the game 1. Other than the bat, everything pretty much does counters. And I mean literally everything. So if you notice, Hydra number 1, Warden of the Grove, at the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 on it, and then you get to endure for each counter on it. So this card's absolutely phenomenal. I do have the Mossborn Hydra, which of course is, you know, another Hydra. We're going to put a +1/+1 on it with Landfall. I do have 2 Fabled Passage. We are a pretty aggressive deck, so the Fabled Passage can be a little bit awkward in some instances. So I do have only 2. Just kind of keep that in mind because we are pretty low to the ground. I do have the Gold Vein Hydra, because why not? I mean, you could actually convince me to run 2 of this. Right now, I'm only running 1. Vigilance, Trample, Haste, and you do get to tap out for it, and then you create treasure tokens. And then we do have mana sinks. We have 2 mana sinks. We've got Bristly Bill. Obviously, the Bristly Bill and the Mossborn Hydra are paramade in heaven or hell, I guess, depending on how you look at it. For 5, there's another mana sink here, so that kind of helps with the Gold Vein Hydra in case you do have a bunch of tapped treasure tokens later in the game. We do have Innkeeper's Talent, so at the beginning of your combat, your turn, put a +1/+1 somewhere. Pretty great. If you do have the Hollow Merc Siege, and I'm not joking you, I have still a little bit yet to kind of tweak here. You can maybe convince me I should go up to 3. Maybe you should, because this card is absolutely phenomenal and is a phenomenal card draw engine. So Innkeeper's Talent obviously is really, really nice, but what I like about this is Scavenging Ooze. So Scavenging Ooze, you can do this, and now if you notice what the Siege says, it says this ability triggers only once each turn. So if you go for the Scavenging Ooze and exile a target card from the graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter, the Ooze actually can make this so that you can have it on your opponent's turn as well. So if you have at the beginning of your turn, you have the Bristly Bill, Innkeeper's Talent, even the Paw Patch Recruit can give counters. Obviously, this card's phenomenal if you have counters. And there's just counters absolutely everywhere. And this is our last thing I want to establish. Ayara's Oathsworn. Whenever this creature deals combat digital player, put a +1/+1 on it. It does have Menace as well. So again, these just +1/+1s absolutely everywhere. I mean, this deck is absolutely phenomenal. Mascot. Again, you get the idea. You just saddle. The Siege is going to have you draw. Things are going to be great. So, I mean, yeah, we're very, very aggressive. And, you know, just duress, cut down. Everything's pretty normal here. The only weird thing you'll see is Wrinkle's Prank. We do have a pretty bad matchup versus, like, Sunfall.deck, Azorius Control. So, I think just siding board in your 2 duress, go a full play set of duress, cut down, and go for the throats. And then just go in for Wrinkle's Prank instead, just because you have a lot of dead cards versus like Azorius Control, something that, or like even Boros Token Control. You just want to get as much discard as possible. So I think the Wrinkle's Prank, each player loses 4 life and discards 2 cards, is usually pretty good. So that is the deck here, man. I mean, there's not much else to cover. It's just very low to the ground. We're going to be taking all these Hydras, putting a counter on literally everything. Deep Cavern Bat with counters on it reminds me of Raffine, but that is the deck here, and we are good to go. Let's go and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. Shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members that do help out the channel financially, and it means the absolute world to me because I would not be making content if it wasn't for this support that I have. My channel is very, very small. Just keep grinding every single day, so shout out to these fine fellows here. Hopefully you enjoy. I will continue, even if like my retention's low or whatever. I gotta give credit to where credit's due, because like I said, would not be making content at all if it wasn't for the Mana Rock. So thank you so much. Keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish the enemies. Hands-on, hello. All right, this looks pretty cromulent. This card's really, really fun, man. Hollow Merc Siege. Most of the time, I do actually just go in for Sultai for the card advantage, but I think there is a world where we may want to double black. No, probably not, right? Not on the play, right? I'm just gonna go in for a Paw Patch Recruit, to be completely honest with you. Alright, another elf. Don't really love that. I mean, the elf is like in one of these decks that are like really low to the ground here. I don't think you really like need a ton of it. So I'm kind of in a weird pickle. I guess it's not that weird of a pickle. Let's be real. I'm using these terms a little bit too loosely. Not that weird of a pickle yet. My curve isn't really that big, so it's not really the craziest. Speak of the devil. This is pretty nasty. I do want to get this down, but now they're threatening a counter spell of some sort, so there's really no clear answer here. Let's just do this. Maybe they freak out and they just counter it. Alright, that didn't work. I'm just trying to get them to bite. They're not, so that's unfortunate. Alright, I swing in. They trade, It is what it is. We gotta cut down in case they go for like a map. But I can't just like not swing here. Go for the throat, sure. I'll increase my little Elfie's power. Sure. I should have just like got it down. I mean, we're gonna have no choice. I mean, I can't just sit here and do nothing forever. So, well, maybe that's not nothing, huh? Only one black source is the thing that's killing us right now. I guess we'll try. If they do have like Phantom Interference or whatever, I mean, I actually can pay. Or a Caustic Exhale or whatever the hell. Not if they Beheld the Dragon, that I couldn't. But for this, yeah. Okay. I've actually, yeah, you got one power here. I think I do swing in here, right? Just take what we can get. So got a pretty wide board here despite our 2 lands, but not looking super sexy here. Just medium sexy, mildly sexy. Warden of the Grove. Still only one black source, which is just not what you want to see. Yeah, I mean, we're going to definitely try it out. Bang, bang, bang. Still holding up this cut down for the Flood Pits. If they do go in for another map, yep, that's fine. Fine-ish. I mean, I don't love it, but we know they're going to be running counters, so it's just part of the deal of playing against Demure. Hopefully they're not running like Gix's Command. I don't think so. A lot of times they don't. Ooh, nothing, huh? What's their plan now? I'm gonna try it out here. 2 lands, 12 cards down. It's not great. Let's see if they have a counterspell. They do not. So here's the kind of the conundrum we have. We don't really have a way to put a counter on something right now. So we could actually give something menace. I think we still just want to do this, right? We need our draws. Alright. Pretty good. Ooh, Bristly Bill. Okay, well, that's one way to get some draws here. If they just animate the Reef, like, it's pretty bad. So I guess we just do nothing. Feels awful. Okay. So we only get the Siege once per turn, but I guess we have to just put it on the Hydra, right? Like, realistically, I think we'll go tall. We're wide enough. We're wide enough. I think we want to go tall. If they have go for the throat, then we just cry. Alright, at least we get another instance of this. I guess we just put it on you, because you're targeting you, so I guess we'll put it on the other little bunny. Hydra dead. Looking okay. I wouldn't mind a land. I mean, opponent is hogging all the lands. I've got 2. No land for me. And it's pretty unfortunate, man. A little sick to my stomach here. Let's try out Bristly Bill. We can pay for a Phantom Interference. Maybe I shouldn't have dropped Bill. Yeah, I'm already kind of regretting that. I was a little bit too hasty. Because if I swing in with you, they animate Reef. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I go for the throat. Oh yeah, I screwed the pooch there. If we're gonna do something, we gotta do it now. So I think I actually just cut this down, and then I can worry about the just chump blocking the curiosity. Am I crazy for doing that? Maybe not even chump block, but just like an actual trade. I should just gone for the throat there. I don't know. I don't think they have buffs, so this will be a true trade. That's fine. Curiosity will stick around, which is pretty annoying, but it is what it is. So we finally get into a land. Thank goodness. The only question is, what do we put this on? I guess we put on an elf, right? I mean, at this point, this elf is just a beat stick. They definitely have something in their hand, which is not great. So another land. At this point, I mean, we can go for Bristly Bill and just double the counters, which is actually kind of hilarious. I think that's fine. I think I would rather go for Bristly. I mean, this is really expensive just to basically trade with this Reef. Or I could just go for the Throat. I think I just double it though, right? I've already kind of committed. I would have like swung in with everything if I was going to go for the Throat. So I think we just trade here. Okay. So we're going to trade. That's fine. I think it's just, yeah, let's not get fancy. Let's just put on the Recruit. This trades. I mean, we don't have another way to put counters free willy-nilly. But they're kind of out of stuff too. Oh, I was just kidding. Just kidding. All right, we got you. I mean, they're tapped out. They have absolutely nothing going on here. So I guess we'll just do this. Talent. Hollow Merc. And a Scavenging Ooze. You gotta love that. Do they have anything in their graveyard or whatever? Yeah, they do. They got a lot of stuff in the graveyard. So I actually think we just pivot and do this. Ooze. Do I do this or do I just pop him with an Ooze? I think we just pop him with the Ooze, whatever. I think we're looking pretty damn good here. This Hollow Merc Siege. What a card. All right, that was pretty good. Pretty good. I think I mean, we're super dry, but we got it going on. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Right. Well, if you're not going to do anything, I should probably do something, right? No, just kidding. Just kidding. I don't really like that we only have one. Ooh, we only have one black source, which is really not great. Yeah, it's not great. It's not phenomenal. I guess we definitely would like to, it's just to rest and get down the Ooze, I guess. Depending on what they have here. Just a Binder and a Drowner. Okay, that's not too bad. Now I'm thinking, do we even want to drop down the Ooze? If I drop down the Ooze, I assume they go for Drowner. But I guess it's still better than nothing. I guess it has to be, right? I don't want to get out-tempoed by this deck, so yeah, whatever. It's not really the end of the world. I want to maintain my mana efficiency here, because the 2 green's a little sweaty. Again, we only have... It's not great. I wonder if I just Hydra here. I mean, they don't actually have removal. I guess we do this, right? I mean, it doesn't seem amazing, but... I mean, I guess this one card could be... This mystery card here could be something, but... I'm going to do this. I'm going to swing in. I mean, they can't animate this. This is a 3/3, 1, 2, 3, 4, including itself. No. And then if we trade, we get 2 treasures. I think I kind of need the treasure at this point. So if we trade, we trade, I guess. That's fine. Sure. This also creates 2 creatures in the graveyard to potentially eat with the... Oh, okay. It's... Again, you know, we're kind of hanging in there. It's not, you know, great. Yeah, that's awful. I mean, we have Terra Sunder at least, but not where you want to be. It is worth noting I do have the Ooze. So what I could do is... I mean, I could just go for the throat and then eat it. Or I could tear asunder and then... Yeah, I think this is a little bit better here. It's a little bit more nifty to go for the ooze after I go for the throat. But if we can do this and then still go for our Dreams of Steel and Oil, I think we just have to do that. That's just going to have to be the move. Even though they have nothing. Okay. Actually, it actually works against us because Dreams of Steel and Oil, you have to exile something. So that's actually not good. I'm going to swing in here. If they do want to animate Restless Reef, they're going to mill stuff, which can have me eat stuff. So, okay, they're wise. Fable Passage is decent. Now we can finally activate these Verges. Now we can kind of just eat whatever we want. Even though there's not really anything to eat until I kill something. Okay, this is fine. I'm going to do this right now. I think it's going to be a black source. Yeah, we need a lot of blacks. Let's just, so we activate the Verges. It's pretty good. Go for the throat on you. Bam. I'm gonna eat my own graveyard for sure. I don't really have too many things to go for in my graveyard. So I guess I'll just do this. Yeah, hold on, there's nothing else, right? Okay. Phew. I guess we just cut you down while I can, I guess. Sure, that feels okay. Scavenger Ooze is still a brute, man. Vren the Restless. Oh god, what is that? I forgot what this thing even does. Let me take a second to read this. Creature opponent dies, exile. Instead, ward 2. We can actually pay the ward. At the beginning of each end step, create a 1/1 where the X is number of creatures that were exile under your opponent's control turn. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. Like I said, ward 2. We can just pay this. I will do so. Hopefully I don't have a counter. No counter. That's good. Alright. I don't know if I can answer another Vren, so I can't really answer the Restless Reef effectively, so starting to get into that nervous category. Oh, yeah, Gix's Command. That's pretty good. Okay, maybe I should have gone in for that Duress. I was not expecting a Gix's Command. Let's just be fucking real. I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, I think we're cooked here. Alright, probably gonna have to go to round 3. Another Tidebinder on the end, so I can't even really handle what they... Oh, wow. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're gone, so good game. Round 3. Lights. Alright, this looks okay. Got the mascot into a Hollowmark Surge. I keep saying Surge. Siege. Let's go for a little district mascot here. Such a good boy. A lot of times with Gold Vein Hydra, we just play it down for something super cheap. I think we do. I mean, what's the alternative here? Play this down for 1? I mean, it seems kind of insane. Isn't that pretty nuts? I just would rather put the Hydra out in harm's way rather than anything else here. So we still have a 1/1. I know that seems pretty goofy, but maybe I gotta stop playing so scared, huh? Maybe we go for the Siege. See if they got that counter spell, which is pretty likely. It's not. Okay. Well, now that we have free reign here, I think the move is to go in for Hollowmark Siege on the Sultai. So I want to get some more card draw going. Let's draw the Paw Patch Recruit. If they don't counter this, then we do get our beloved counter. Or, sorry, counter. But they have the different kind. Alright, that's still a counter spell. So we get Bam. Only question is, what do we do now? Do we actually swing in with this Gold Vein Hydra? I think we kind of don't. No, let's just chill for now. I'm gonna let you have it. Okay. I really wish I did have a land, because then we can go in for a Bristly Bill into a land. That's pretty obvious, but because I have no way to actually just give stuff here, so I'm just taking a little bit of a time here. Maybe I should just swing in with the Hydra, huh? Really nasty spot here. Really nasty spot. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I think I just do nothing, which is like gross. I can't. I guess I just do nothing. Disgusting. Disgusting spot. Tidebinder, how bad is the Tidebinder? I guess we can probably just anoint this thing. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we played into, so we'll just anoint this here. Not obsessed with our position here. Now that they have this mana up here, I think we have to do this, because if they have the cat, then that's really bad. So they got one little treasure. That's okay. Now we have our land. It's okay. Okay. Bristly Bill on... I think we might want to go Bill on itself, just in case they have removal. Yeah, I think we go Bill. Let's take a draw. Duress. Duress is pretty good. Let's do that. Gix's Command. Get that out of here. This card is too good. It's not too good, like, generally speaking, like, oh, it's too good or whatever. I'm just saying, like, it's just really good for us, against us right now. So, I think we saddled you up. And swing in, and we're going to Bitter Triumph the Enduring Curiosity. Which is what I assume they're going to play here. Yep. Nothing too special, we're just going to pay the 3 life. I know they get it back, obviously, but... Sure. Whoa, 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 whoa. Time out, time out. Ooh, I don't like that. I didn't like that. I clicked something weird. Want to make sure I click the right thing. Don't want to lose on a misclick. I've done that at least 50 times in my Magic days, so let's not do that if we can help it. Getting rid of the Gix's Command is definitely very good. It's another land. It's pretty good. We gotta go for it just because we have Bristly Bill, obviously. So I would like to get over the 4 power. I guess we'll go wide here. Oh, they do. They do have. Oh, that's pretty nasty. It's pretty sickening. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Guess we'll just do that. Sure. Draw. I don't think this draw is going to really help us in any way. Oh, I guess it could be. Or at least for the recruit. Okay. Not much I can do there. I guess we do go for the siege. But here's the thing. Should we actually... Might be a little risky, but we know what they have in their hand here. So in all actuality, shouldn't I just triumph the curiosity? So whenever I attack, I get a +1/+1, but I can just saddle the mascot. So I think we have 2 ways of getting lands. Counters, excuse me. So I think we just go double Sultai. That is a little risky. It is a little risky. Let's see if they want to go for Drowner here. I think they would want to. But then we have to worry about this curiosity as well. Okay. Now here's the conundrum. Do we just Bitter Triumph now? Let's go into the tank here for a second. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna let them have it. I mean, we do get the draw anyway. The draw does not help. Poodle. Oh man, the draw does not help. It's really gross. I was really hoping for some help on this draw. We do not get it. Oh, it's so unfortunate. If they bounce this, they cost 2. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Can't do that. Curiosity. Going through the cake. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, man, it's really sucky. Oh, man, it's rough. Alright, so if they're doing this, that means they're committing not to go for Drowner into the mascot. Like, they've already committed to not doing that. So I think... Yeah, I think I actually do this now. Let's discard this card. I don't need this. They've committed to not going in for the Drowner, so we're going to keep our mascot, even though it does have a stun counter on it. I can go in for Bristly Bill now. They do draw a card. A lot of moving parts here. A Reef I don't like to see in a top deck into a land. It's just so nasty. Oh, help me out. Help me out. Alright, we go for Bill. We can just double the lands, which are literally our only play here. So, I guess I can swing in here first, whatever. I will get 2 draws, which is not nothing, but... It's definitely not nothing. 2 draws, but they also have a lot of draws as well. This tap land is just so... Oh. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Alright. This is a nail biter. I'm not so sure we're gonna come out alive on here. We do have the scavenging ooze, which kind of helps. And we do have 2 big creatures, so maybe I'm kind of underplaying my position here a little bit. I do think that we could have put this game away if we didn't get so flooded, but this is definitely a nail biter here. A bat. I don't really care about the bat so much. Neither do they, apparently. Duress. Let's go for ooze. I don't know if I want to swing in with the bill. We're gonna do this. We know that. Don't really want to swing in with the bill. Just trading here doesn't feel good. Let's take our double draw. Wardens, decent. Jump block's okay. I mean, we can just eat it, so it's fine. It's a big boom. It's a big dog. That is a big, good dog. I think it's gonna have to be Duress. Let's rip this off in case they have like Gix's command or something. They do not, just fine. Land. We could have kept that. We could have also dropped it. I don't know. So many moving parts here. I guess we'll keep this to block. Warden of the Inner Grove or whatever the hell. Probably should have dropped this first, so I'm kind of losing a little bit of my... Losing a little bit of aura here. Let's chill. Let's chill, 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 chill. Sure. Okay. A little bit of a sequencing error there. We should have gone for Warden, put the counter on Warden, but now we have build the block, so no. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. Just an absolute nail biter here. If they only swing with the Siren, I'd rather use the cut down to prevent that. So we're not going to go in for the ooze. If they would have swung in with the Curiosity, we block, and then we use the ooze to eat the Curiosity. Duress. I mean... It's pretty good. Pretty good spot. Can't lie. If I swing in with just... I mean, we have to swing in, right? Maybe let's just do this first. Let's just do this. Let's get our double draws. Before we actually assess how we're going to swing in, let's just get double draws going. Got 1 mystery card left in the hand. Okay, yep. Whew. 2 Surge. Ooze. Oathsworn. I think this is the move. Let's just arrest this away. I mean, I guess it could be a Gix's command. If it is removal, we force them. Ooh, it's a Tidebinder instead. So now I can't really go for Bristly Bill. Comfortably, anyway. Because they go in for this. Interesting. We know they're going to swing in with this, right? Like, we know this. So they block. And we can eat what? How many things here? We can eat like a couple things from the ooze. I only have to eat 1 with the Preacher. Yeah, I think this is the move. I mean, I know I'm being a little bit passive here. If I swing in with here, they block here, 3. They still have this, though. They can counter. Oh my god, this is wild. I think we gotta swing in with the ooze here. Because they're gonna block with the Preacher. I'm not in love with this. Okay. So, no, nothing to counter here, so that's nice. I don't really love getting rid of this, but that's okay. So, double block. Can I get up to 6 things here? I can if I have 3 creatures, which I believe so. Yeah. Guess I'll just eat you up here, right? So I just need to deal 6 damage, which seems obtainable. Okay. Big booms. They do get to have 2 curiosities here. I think we're slowly winning this war of attrition. Let's not drop the ooze. I'd rather go for the Oathsworn. We already did our draws, so I guess we just create a token here. Okay. We get it. Oh my god, that was absolutely a nail biter. Wow. Sirius, hello. How you doing here? I guess we can keep this. Fort Lands is a little on the you know, the nervous side for an opening hand for our deck, but that's okay. Or it's on a mulligan, so how much can I really complain here, right? Guess we, you know, it is always the conundrum. Do you drop down the recruit on turn 1 because you can offspring later, or do you just duress turn 1? I'm gonna lean on just leaning down on going for the recruit. It's kind of setting the tempo here, but you could definitely make the case to just duress first and then offspring later. But we've got a Mossborn Hydra on turn 3, so I think this is fine. It always, for some reason, I don't know if it's just like a mental block, but it always feels a little strange to me to drop down. Well, actually, we're looking good here. That cut down makes things a lot less awkward, because now we can just double black. Yeah, I think we can pay here. That's fine. I don't really care that much if they torch my little bunny. So I guess it's just probably the helping hand, right? Yeah, I guess it's just the helping hand, and then we just cut this down while they have it. They could be running like Spell Pierce or something like that, so I guess we'll just do this while they don't have the shot to do it. Eidetic Memory. That's fine. If they're going to waste their Torch the Tower on the bunny, guess what we got? Ooh, okay, well, Scavenger Ooze. Okay, now I was going to slam down the Hydra, but I guess the Scavenging Ooze is probably the best thing for us, so yeah, let's just go ahead and do, I think it really matters here. I guess the Scholar would be worse if they had Helping Hand. We do this on our turn, because I don't want to get Torch the Tower. I mean, we still can, but then they would have to sack their Prof's Eidetic Memory at least. Wow! Okay, that's really unfortunate. Oh, it's really annoying. We still have a Hydra on the back end here, but that's really annoying. Alright, only 1 card left in their hand, so let's make sure we get down our Hydra first, obviously. Get the counter. Hydra is never super amazing turn 1, but that's what the Hydra's all about. It takes a little bit of, you know, it's like a snowman. You gotta kind of build it up. This deck is pretty solid. I've been seeing a lot of it, just like the Oculus, Jeskai, what? Oh, Fabled Passage. Here we go. We'd love to see it. I guess we'll just. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way for me to drop the Innkeeper's Talent and go for level 3 all in one swoop. So there's no way for me to do this, right? No. Okay. Well, that's fine. Give me a nice. Let's go ahead and give me a little cheers action. Cheers. Alright. Let's actually get a little funky here. I mean, I'm going to put it on the elves here. The reason is that I can swing it with the elf. Creates a little bit more of a weird dynamic here. I know that we could put it on the Hydra, so we could theoretically like double it. But let's go a little more wide, just in case. Maybe I should have. I don't know. We'll see. If we're out of Torch the Tower range, they either have like get lost or they don't. I think it's pretty binary, so this is fine to me. They're actually gonna block the elf. I don't mind this at all. So let's go and crack this Fabled Passage. That makes me wonder, like, was I right to do that? I don't know. Probably not. I guess if we're relying on the Hydra. I just want to get all like the +1/+1s or whatever on it, so maybe that was just like too fancy. Maybe I just overthought it. Oculus. You know what, honestly, I'm bigger than the Oculus. Even with Even with this, I think we're fine to rest. Let's make sure they don't have a torch to tower. But this is totally fine, right? I mean, they have nothing for this Hydra. So let's go ahead and for the duress. Oh, another Oculus. Okay. I actually don't think this is that big of a deal. Like, look at my Hydra. Look how big this Hydra is. Yeah, like, what the hell? Can't double block. I mean, they can. They're going to have to chump block at least because that's lethal. Oh my god. Bam. That feels good. Even if they... I don't think they have enough in their graveyard. Yeah, they don't. Even if they had enough in their graveyard for another one, I think we'd still just be way too big for their eyeballs. So... But yeah, I think, yeah, this is absolutely a good game. I mean, the Oculus, we even survived an Oculus. They even had another Oculus, and we get another land. Here we go, baby. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Let's just give him a cheers. Let's just go ahead and end him here. All right. So, a 32-32 Hydra. I think that's going to do it. Hey. That feels good. That's probably the biggest I've seen the Hydra in this deck, but hey, GG's, man. Pretty mean, pretty clean. All right, mean and clean. Let's go. This is not really that clean, unfortunately, because we don't have a turn one play really. But the simple fact that we have the Dreams of Steel and Oil, I'm definitely going to keep this hand because if we're playing against Oculus, the Dreams of Steel and Oil, very good. So I actually was running Intimidation Tactics, but now I've gone back again, and I think Dreams of Steel and Oil is better for the sideboard because obviously it gets rid of an artifact, which is relevant versus the Corey Steel Cutter decks, and that is definitely a problem. I guess I could just go for Ooze because I'm kind of scared of a Spell Pierce. Let's just put this out, whatever. If they Spell Pierce, it is what it is. Okay. Let's go and give him a Cry Face. I'm not gonna lie, that does kind of suck. I didn't want to drop down the Ooze. Oh, Kaito. That's kind of a problem, huh? Okay, that is kind of a problem. I didn't want to put down the Ooze just in case it got, you know, Torch the Towered. I want to be able to grow the Ooze out of sight, out of mind. Man, really, we are running Bitter Triumph, but we do not get into it, so this Kaito is just going to kind of live. Kind of an awkward pace here. Let's just Dreams and Steel and Oil. If they have, you know, the Oculus, we'll be able to tell, but no Oculus there. This actually really sucks because they have the Glacial Dragon Hunt, so I'm going to have to set up something else here. Because I can't just go in for the Ooze and then they just kill it. This gets bigger as something, so we're going to have to at least deal with this for one more turn. I think the answer here is to go for Innkeeper's Talent, as weird as this may seem. And we're going to have to try and grow the Ooze out of the Glacial Dragon thing range. I don't really see realistically what else we can do here.
Follow me, Pop John.
I really wish that Go for the Throw was a Bitter Triumph. Like I said, I do have a 2-and-2 split. But not right now. Ooh, another land is really, really unfortunate. I think our only play is to do this. Let's hopefully we ward, pun extremely intended. We're going to have to try and ward them off of going in for this glacial thingy. I mean, this is a bluff. I mean, I'm like 99% sure there's no creatures in the graveyard for us to eat. But I don't really have another play. I can't just play nothing. And then going in for a Go for the Throat is just the white flag. So yeah, there's nothing here. Anything in mind? Nope, there's nothing. So yeah. If they are smart, they'll probably go for the glacial thing and then just kill the Ooze. Because I can't grow it, so I'm well within range, and they can pay the ward, I'm assuming. But we realistically don't have any other play. We're just going to hope we're going to have to hope that ward just kind of like shoos them away.
Found a way in.
Just kind of hope they get shooed out of that line. Oh, hold on. They got really... Wait, no way. Oh my god, no way. It worked. Wow. The semi-bluff worked. I can't believe it. Let's see if they give me something to eat. I mean, we could just eat the glacial thing now with the scavenging ooze, so 2 lands is not going to do it, but that's okay. My nose is itchy today. Holy shit. Alright. I cannot believe that worked. That is absolutely insane to me. Yeah, if they just kill this ooze, like, we're literally just GG'd. Damn near, so... Cut down. We know they're running Spell Pierce, so let's just go ahead and try and do this. If this is the most optimal move, most likely they don't have another Spell Pierce. I guess what I could do is just cut this down, and then we go in for Innkeeper. Do they really? Do you really? Oh, it's so annoying. Yeah, I have to kill the Kaito, so we have to... yeah, we're going to have to clear the path. I'm going to auto-pay, for sure, for sure. Yeah. So we get one counter with the newly dead Scholar, and then Innkeeper's Talent. Okay. This all happened because they didn't want to kill the ooze while they had the shot. So, as a day to remember would say, you should have killed me when you had the chance. Still nothing east. There's a Torture Tower. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be looking okay here. I gotta go for the throat. I guess we may as well eat something while we have the chance. Let's get rid of this Kaito, just for a little extra salt in the wound, and really flooded. Extremely flooded. Honestly, but let's go to level 3. Don't have trample like our Hydra would, but the ooze can still put some major hurting on him. 7/7. There is a world where we just kind of fizzle out here. It's not likely, but because we don't have trample, not feeling amazing. Scholar is okay. So we definitely have go for the throat. See if they discard a creature, excuse me. If they discard a creature... More lands, okay. So they're kind of flooded too. I guess I can't complain too much. FOMO. Fear of missing out on lands. So they have that Harmonized card. I have kind of seen that. We'll take a look here in a second. Yeah, I mean... I'm going to eat that for sure. They can't cast it for now. The only question is, should I maintain the most amount of mana efficiency and go for the throat right now? Instead of using the 1 green? So I think we do. Then we go for the throat, which on the most scary thing would be the FOMO. And then we can start eating stuff, because they're tapped out. I don't have to, now we can start eating. Another land is so annoying. Ugh, gross. Alright, let's go ahead and just, yeah, we'll get another one here. And it's ×2 because of our lovely land. Yeah, there's nothing in here for me. Just swing in here. Sure. We do get another Scholar eat. Well, we're going to have to do this now, so whatever. Let's just get this out of here. Winter Night Stories. I recognize it from the art, and I know what it does, but I did not know it until now. Prosthetic memory, sure. Man, we're just looking... I mean, we're looking actually kind of okay here, but... One card left in hand, and that bodes pretty well for us. Just trying to think here. Is there a world where we get outraced? I don't think so, but we'll see. Yeah, that bodes well. Okay, we're hanging in there. Scholar, I think we should at least just eat the graveyard because they do have FOMOs. I don't think it'll matter, so we'll just do this really fast. I guess we'll eat away at the instances. Instance first. And I don't... Yeah, we could go for another one here, but I don't want to pay. So the rest is pretty underwhelming. Can't even lie to you. Can't lie, won't lie. Pretty underwhelming. Let's see what they got here. Oh, wow. They gave me a nice... Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give you a cheers of that one. Wow. That's pretty rough. They just don't have enough to cast the Chandra. Oh my god, that's pretty bad. Ooh, okay, well. So they block here. That makes sense. They want to block with the token so that I can't eat it with the Scavenging Ooze. At least the Scavenging Ooze is keeping up priority. So I don't have to worry about whatchamacallit. We dead here? No, because they have to block. And then we can eat the Scholar. So I think we're still okay here. But this is like closer than it should be. I guess we just start eating their stuff. Let's go ahead and make this as quick as possible. Sure. Instant. No more instants. So then, yeah, I guess we'll just start eating away their lands. I have nothing else to do with this mana, so might as well. Sure. Go for the throat's going to do it. All right, we get it. That's going to do it. Go for the throat. We clear the path. Now we're just going to clear the path. We'll go ahead and give them a good game. That was a pretty solid game. Pretty solid game. Clear the path for this gigantic scavenging ooze. And we killed them game 1 with a Hydra. And then now game 2 with a big fat ooze. And that feels good. That is Golgari counters in a nutshell. GG's.